Super Bowl night tonight, so might be a ghost town around here. But we'll hang out for a while and see who shows up and who don't. There's really no agenda tonight, nothing I wanted to talk about, so I'll just come in and hang out. That's okay too. It says, you are live. Yeah, I'm alive, but, it's debatable sometimes. Hi, Larry. Yeah, so I've heard. It's really getting cold there on the east. So the last couple of nights here, it's been in the 40s, but it's supposed to drop down to the mid 30s tonight, so that'll be all right. Well, somebody logged in and logged back out. Yeah, that's a bit cold, all right. I'm not sure what's going on with this, but the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 live streams, it logs me out and then logs me back in real quick, and then sometimes I get an error that says that the resolution isn't supported, so I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I guess we're back up now. Hey, DJ. All right, let's try this now. I think we got some outages on the trunk line on the in my at my ISP cable one. They've been having trouble. Probably because they got so many people watching the Super Bowl that they can't maintain a good connection. I guess I don't know. But like I was saying earlier, for some reason, I always get the error that it can't support and it can't support the streams or the video. So I don't know. Anyway, so uh, now we're gonna be buffering for a little bit. Oh, thanks, Kevin. I appreciate that. I wish that really did happen. And what do you mean, let's go to the RTR? I don't think so. Oh, I know. I need to get rid of it and start over. I do that, once a year or so. I'll shave it off and then start over. It's bushy and scraggly and all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, DJ, I really regret not going to the RTR. You bet. I had to take my little boat and my rubber ducky. This one here, yeah, she got a silver top. Billy goat. That's funny. You guys are seeing things. First you were hearing things, and now you're seeing things. You guys are a bunch of turkeys. You know that, right? So I'm going to do a little political joke today. Probably shouldn't do it, and I'll probably pay for it, but it's all right. I'm not going to name any names, but somebody said that he thought that the president made a mistake. He should have never canceled the trip east to the Middle East. He should have let them all go and then cancel the return trip. I just about fell off my chair when I saw that. To look and see, Chin, but yeah, I did. You can usually tell right away. Yeah, I did. I did, Gavin. That was one of the first ones. I think it forgot to put some things back together right. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Well, you usually know immediately because of the smell is terrible, and so is the taste. So, not to say that I haven't done it a few times, and yeah, I don't know what's going on, Gavin. It's been getting all kinds of errors. Not enough data. And then I get errors for on resolution, and then I just get booted out and back in. And yeah, could be. Could be on that, James. Interception. Intercepting my signal. And hi, by the way. Yeah, Larry, that's hope everything turns out okay. We all wish her well. Thanks, Kevin. Keep us updated too, if you would, please. And log into the community site on my main channel. You can make comments, stuff like that. Now it's about 60 degrees right now, Gavin, if you can hear me. I don't know. Can you all still hear me? Okay. I keep getting booted on and off, line off, on and off, on and off. It's got booted offline again. Now it's buffering and buffering and jeez. What a mess. Okay, DJ, I'm not sure what the heck's going on right now, so I'll be here for an hour at least, hour and a half most sometimes. Jeez, what a mess. Yeah, well, you got that right, Gavin. I remember Yugos and the Pinto. Didn't want to follow too close to them guys in the Pinto. Hey, Gavin, I guess you know that I posted your picture of your homemade camper. What was it, a redneck toy hauler on the community tab thingy? That looks pretty nice. You did a good job on that. You get the toys off the back, and you got a patio out back. You got that right, Gavin. James, I'm gonna try to go a little early. We'll see, but I mean it's really cold up there right now, and I'm not into the cold yet, or anymore. Let's put it that way. So I'm usually headed up that way about May. I'm gonna try to go April and see. I thought about going south, but uh, I don't know. Yeah, just put a tarp on that, and boy, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Just hang out in the back there, drink your coffee in the morning, sitting on the patio, and all that. Just make sure you leave all your alien transport vehicles there where I can't see them. No, I'm only kidding. Yeah, somebody was saying, uh, what's his name? I can't think of his. See, names, names, places, dates. They've all changed all the time. Anyway, he was saying that with all the rain and moisture we've been getting, it should be really pretty up there. Everything should be green and all that, and hopefully that it'll stave off some of the fire restrictions early. The last couple of years, they've been starting out with fire restrictions, so uh, hopefully that'll take care of that. But the problem with that is, in late July and August, when things start to getting hot and dry, the grass is going to be pretty dry. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that goes. I can deal with them just putting fire restrictions, but when they start closing things, that's because of it, that's hard. Yeah, that's an idea, Gavin. It's slippery when it's wet, though. Hey, Mivro? Not sure how to pronounce that, but hello, anyway. YouTube's not doing well tonight. So yeah, that's about right. You know, we get somebody new that we haven't seen before come in and all that, and now the stream's having trouble. So, you know, I think Murphy's moved in again. It says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. I think they're receiving it, but I think they're too busy. Oh, well, good. I'm glad to hear that. I have to put my extra eyes on. Is that Mivril? I call you MZ. Oh, yeah, well. Yeah, I came back to the home base. I'm not sure if you've been following all of the videos or not, but started having knee trouble and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I came back, been hanging out here, and then it got cold and snowy, and so I'm just kind of waiting for weather to break again so I can head back up there. You know, it probably smells pretty good too, Gavin. I like the smell of oil. Yeah, they are, Gavin. I'm pretty sure it's my internet provider here locally, cable1.net. You know, when they start getting really busy, everybody's trying to watch the Super Bowl and all that. Then, you know, that's what happens. Sorry I didn't recognize you, MZ. What I should do is log out, reboot the router, try to get a better connection. But then, you know, you guys would have to wait on that, and then you don't want to do all that. That's you guys in the east. It's getting late and cold. Well, that's all right, too, MZ. That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Yeah, it keeps going from green to yellow, and then red, and then back to green and yellow, and back and forth. And So if I should just disappear for a while, well, you'll know what happened. I know, Gavin, I'm just giving you a hard way to go, that's all. Okay, I'll remember that, MZ. But this internet provider here locally they have problems like that. They'll go for, a while with no problems, everything's fine, and then all of a sudden they'll start having trouble, and they'll get rid of that, they'll fix that, and then they go again for a while. So, I don't know. X has bought themselves another TV, and they're using my router to watch. So, they're probably putting a strain on it, slowing it down somewhat. And I know they're watching the game over there, so. That's what I need, though, Gavin. I need a trailer to put my stuff on it, so I can, Yeah, truck is, it's easier to haul a heavier load than it is to put it all in the back, I guess. I mean, it seems that way to me. No, we're not doing that tonight, Gavin. They're having something I don't particularly care for. Some kind of a ham tater tot casserole of some sort. Yuck. I don't like tater tots anyway. Not much, Chin. Just in and out and in and out and, back and forth on this thing. I don't know how long we're going to be able to keep it up. But, yeah. I see I just got booted out again, and then it restarted all by itself, so. Okay, Chin. So anyway, yeah, that's what I need. I need a trailer so I can put stuff on the trailer and haul it up the mountain that way. Sometimes I don't make it all the way up to the top, and I need to, depending on what time I leave, I got to stop to Walmart someplace and, get a few hours of sleep, and then there's just too much stuff inside the camper, and it's pretty uncomfortable. So I think a trailer would be great. Oh, good. Did you figured out how to do that, Chin? I guess you did, obviously. Anyway, well, that's what I've been told, that it's easier on the truck to pull a trailer than it is to load the truck bed up. So, I don't know. I don't see how it makes much difference when you're going up the hill. Motor still got to pull all that weight. I know what I was going to ask you guys. What's something that I can use besides a radiator burnout chemical that will clean the block out as well? Most of that stuff you buy, on the shelf at AutoZone and places like that, it doesn't really clean everything out anyway. It just, it's a new radiator. Supposedly they rotted it all out and repaired it and all that stuff. So it was looking good when I put it back in the truck, but it just seems like, as long as I'm having, on flat and level ground, it runs, just below normal. But boy, when it starts pulling, it starts climbing. The heat starts climbing. It gets clean up into the hot, and I've already got 2 big electric fans on it with, the shroud on the fan and all that, 2,100 RPMs a piece. So, I don't understand that. You guys got any ideas? I'm thinking maybe the block is restricted at some point with the water. Yeah, all I need is, Gavin, is just a little small trailer, with some sides on it, and then I can put a tarp over it. I'd like to find, one of those small U-Haul trailers, a box type trailer. That'd be great, but those are expensive too. So Amazon's got one. It's a kit that you put together, and it's like almost $400 or something like that. It'll handle 1,200 pounds, which is all I really need. The tires on it aren't really made for high speed, but everybody that has bought one, if you look at what some of the comments are about it, they say that it's all right for keep it at 55, 60 miles an hour, and that they wouldn't go any faster than that with it. I don't know, Dan. I don't think so, because I can ride all over town with it, stopping at red lights and, stopping and going and sitting waiting for trains and the temperature stays well within normal. But as soon as it starts pulling, it starts getting warm. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that too, Gavin. I don't need to get a heater core go out, because that particular model is kind of hard to get to. Hey, John. Yeah, even laid off the Cokes for a while. What do you think about that? Not sure about the thermostat. I don't think so, but Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is put everything in a trailer. That way I don't have to put everything in the camper. If I leave early enough in the mornings, it's not too bad, because I can stop, and rest for a little while sitting in a cab. But if I don't get out of here, till 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, then I've got to stop at someplace and sleep for a while. So with everything in the camper, then it's pretty uncomfortable, climbing over everything, and all that. Thought if I had a trailer, then I could put all that stuff, coolers, generator, water jugs and stuff like that in a trailer. Kind of clear up the floor so I can at least move around in it. Of course, once I get up there, then everything comes out of it anyway and gets thrown outside. So I don't know, it's just something that I've been kicking around for a while. some people have suggested, put a big storage box on the back of it and all that. Well, then, that restricts the door, can't get in and out, and, has to climb over the top of that as well. So, like I said, it's just something I've just been kicking around for a little while. Yeah, John, I do these Monday Night Chaos live streams on Monday, obviously. Sometimes I'll sneak one or two during the week, But Monday nights, that's the night that we do this. So you're sure welcome to come on in, hang out, get a cup of coffee or beer or whatever it is that you prefer. Hiya, Backwoods. What's going on with you tonight? Get ready, it's going to boot me out again. Yeah. I think we're going to do an hour tonight. We're at 39 minutes. We'll just do an hour tonight, and I have to call the Cable One and complain a little bit about it. Video output is low. Now, whatever. Oh, good deal, Backwoods. Somebody said that water's pretty yucky up there. I need to close it every now and then so they can clean it up. But that's been a few years ago. I don't guess they have their spring breaks up there anymore. And that didn't help. A lot of chickas. Yeah, Chin's wife isn't watching what he's doing. Can you tell? So who knows anything about the government closing campsites, campgrounds and that? Anything in there where you're around your area? I haven't heard anything about Arizona yet, so. But then, why would I? I don't go to the camp, the actual, campsites. How I used to love to watch drag races, Backwoods. I think we talked about that last week, didn't we? The vehicles that we had. Danny! Hello there. I drove we used to call them rails, like dragster. So I said, okay, whatever you say. So I'm sitting there on the line and the tree's going, and I looked down at the tack and said about 25. I said, that's close enough. Turned green, and more that front end came up, and I saw nothing but sky. It came back down with a bang, you know, and then I took off, but he wouldn't let me drive it anymore. Oh, what happened, Danny? Glad to hear you're out. What happened? Yeah, we know about that, Danny. How's your heart? You see a cardiologist? What'd they say about that? They've got me on water pills. They told me I got to take them every single day, not just whenever I think I need them. We've done a little, street drag racing too, backwoods. We're going to buffer. We're buffering. Okay, I guess we're back up. Jeez. Yeah, most of you guys watching have heard me talk about it, but knee starts swelling up, and then it'd get to hurting, and I couldn't walk. And, I go to the hospital, and they'd tell me, well, you got arthritis. There's nothing we can do about that. Send me over to a bone doctor. They're talking about knee surgery and all that, and finally, I just went back to my primary care, and he's looking at it and touching it and squeezing it and all that. And want to know if I was on water pills. I said, yeah, the cardiologist said take them, and when I think I need them. So he said, no, you take them every single day. So I did, and swelling all went down, knee stopped hurting. All that. Yeah, my doctor's always trying to tell me get off salt, but, I mean, you can't hardly eat anything anymore without it loaded down with sodium. Yeah. They say use fake salt, something. I don't remember the names of them, but cardiologists don't do that. Just don't restrict salt as much as you can, because the meds that I'm on will interact with it. So yeah, what can I say? Now, I cut back on the salt. I don't eat a bag of potato chips in one sitting anymore. Yeah, Chen, you have to be careful with those, though, because you might end up with a lap full of coffee. Yeah, you got that right, Gavin. They're saying now that fat isn't the problem so much. It's the processed food, bologna and things like that are not good for you. But a good fatty steak is good for you. Good for the good cholesterol. Fat doesn't make fat, Carbs makes fat. So yeah, I try to lay off the cokes and chocolate cake and the ice cream, and love a good chocolate cake with chocolate frosting, or German chocolate cake. I love that stuff. Twinkies. Boy, don't leave a Twinkie around me where I can see it. Be right back. Got to make a ciggy or two. Okay, I'm back, if anybody cares. Okay, I'll bite. What's a poor man banana split? Oh, well, I guess that... Did you get an ad? Hello, Ran. Yeah, well, you got that right, Gavin. Yeah, I got it moved. Got the chair all cold. Now I got to start the heater again. Please. Oh, that's a good thing, Chen. Probably about 200 carbs. You're pretty skinny, though. You can afford to gain a little. Or at least last time I saw you, you were. Somebody told me a few weeks ago that that looked like I was getting some senior weight. Was she trying to tell me I'm just getting fat, you suppose? Yeah, we tasted chlorine here every now and then. We can taste it a little bit. I drink a lot of bottled water. Of course, Arizona is really high in uh, calcium. Not calcium. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it turns everything white. It's pretty high, so it tastes pretty bad. So we got to run filters on our incoming water supplies and all that. Build up a lot of scale. I got to pump scale cleaner in a hot water heater quite a bit. You know, empty it out, blow off the high pressure valve, and it, all that white junk coming out. So I got to clean that out every now and then. Oh, you gained a whole 10 pounds? Oh, wow. 3 years ago, I was 178. Now I'm 210. It's just senior weight, though, so I'm allowed, all right? Alkali, that's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of alkali in the water here. Lots of it. Well, Rand, this is America. We're all fat. Yeah. You got that right, Chin. You slap the fat and watch the waves. I can tell because all the shirts that I wore like 2 years ago, I can't even get them on anymore. The ones that button, forget it. The pullovers, they keep riding up, almost all the way up. Wear a lot of sweatpants because my Levi's, I can't get them on either. Oh yeah, you can see it too, Chin. You can see where, I mean, the water line is pretty clear where it used to be. And that's senior, Rand. It's senior, not old. Oh, boy, that painted a picture. Chin, thanks a lot. Yeah. Yeah, Gavin. Wait till you get 70 years old. See how you like that. Oh, that's funny, Ren. Does that mean you get to cheat a little bit? Don't know that much about golf, but the par gets raised on that, doesn't it? What used to be, say, 5 par is now a 7. As hard as you work, Gavin, I'm surprised you get any pounds on you. Yeah. I was sitting in a truck stop there in Mesquite. Chin, you know where that is. And I noticed that girls kept staring at me. I was sitting at the counter, drinking some coffee, and they kept staring at me. Finally, one of them come over and said, "Are you a Hardy?" I haven't been asked for my ID for a long time. Yeah, but she wanted to know if I was a Hardy. Laurel and Hardy. Should have said, well, what if I say yes? What will that get me? Free coffee? Yeah, Laurel and Hardy. Remember them guys, Chin? Okay, Ram. Have a good dinner. I'll probably be offline here by then, but have a good dinner anyway, and we'll see you next week. Yeah, that's right. It was always in a fine mess. That's funny, and I don't know what to say about that, Chin. I could tell you the one that I'd pick, though. I remember that. Funny what we remember and what we don't. Yeah, thanks, Chris. You know, you're just cruel. You know that, Chris? You're just cruel. You're mean. And you're late. We're having internet trouble tonight. I keep getting booted off and slow connection. It keeps buffering and stopping and starting and all kinds of good stuff. So I'm going to shut it down here pretty soon, I think. Yeah, that's right, Jen. Yeah, that's a good deal. You might be right on that, Chin. Well, yeah, I think that's just about it, I think, guys. Down to only 4. And it just keeps on and off and all that stuff, so, yeah. Stressing me out. No, they don't, Jen. They don't. Not at all. And I wish, YouTube would bring back that other chat, where you could have 8 people in, as many as 8, or was it 10? Somebody want to send me $300? I can convert my vMix to accept 8 callers, and so that we could have 8 screens. Just kidding, guys. It was close to e-begging. And speaking of e-begging, well, it's just us in here now. It's just Chris and the couple of moderators, and that's about it. So there's no use me going through my Amazon spule. But you all know about the link there underneath this video. If you shop at Amazon, be sure and click on that. See, I just can't. I have to do it. I can tell you, though, that it's not just under this video. It's under all my videos. In the description area. I don't know, Chin. I've been using it for a long time. I don't have any problems with it, normally. Let's see, when did I get it? I think it's been about 4 years when I first started using it. I've been upgrading it, as I went along. The last upgrade I got was free, so I got to do the call, vMix call, where I could have one other person in, like, Alan and I were doing. Tried to get Gavin in there, but just couldn't make a connection with his. He's out there in the boondocks somewhere. So thanks, Jen. Okay, your $5 check's in the mail. Yeah, I think that's the Super Bowl thing, Chris. I've been saying all through this tonight that Cable One is notorious for that. When they get busy, this is what happens. Oh yeah, they are expensive. They really are. I haven't really noticed the cost of it though. Over the last 4 years or so, it's 100 here, 200 there, and that kind of stuff. But if you don't have any and you want to be top, get the top software, then yeah, it's pretty darned expensive. Tree City? Yeah, Gavin. Gavin lives out in Tree City. Yeah, I know the one that you're talking about too, Shannon. I've heard good stuff about it and bad stuff about it. So I guess it's like everything else. I have to try it one day. I know that the free version, you can only have one in, I think, one video on. Am I right about that, or am I wrong? Oh yeah, that's good. That's good, Chris. Love peanut butter cookies. Cheese and cold milk. That sounds good, boy. I'm off the Cokes, Chris. What do you think about that? Gotta turn the heater off. Hang on. Oh my God. Look at that. Jeez. I look bad. There's a big delay. I can go do something, come back, and I don't see it for a few seconds. Stood up, turned the heater off, and I looked like a hippo getting out of a chair. Okay, that's about it, guys. I'm gonna hang it up. Uh, I just keep getting errors, video output too low, so I'm just gonna go ahead and shut her down. I'm gonna leave it up. Oh, now we're back up to regular speed. Back and forth. Hour and 15 minutes. That's all right. We'll do a full hour or 2 hours next week. I'm going to try to do some other live streams during the week as well. And, there's not a lot of content to record and upload. So at the moment, so we'll just try to do some live streams. Oh yeah, they were, Chen. So we'll just go ahead and do like we usually do. We'll shut the camera and the mic off, and just leave it running for a while till you guys are through chatting and talking and all that kind of stuff. So y'all have a great weekend. Y'all try to stay warm. It's kind of warm here in the west, but I know in the east it's really cold. So you guys try to stay warm. Cover up good. Take care.